really hope I'm in focus right now. Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a little bit different than what I would normally put out on my channel. Also, the lighting I think is really good right now, but I don't know if I'm in focus and it's kind of stressing me out. If I'm not, I'm literally gonna kill myself. But today's video is going to be the strip down challenge, and if you don't know what that is, basically it's a video, like a tag, I guess, created by Jonah Green, where you just kind of, you set a timer for 10 minutes and you talk about, like, I guess whatever you want to talk about with no like editing, no cuts, no like filters or music or anything like that. It's just like 100% raw. And I've seen a ton of these, I've watched a ton of them, and I thought it was a really good idea, so I kind of wanted to just talk about my life at the moment. And I know a lot of people in these videos have talked about like their feelings on the Asina O'Neil fiasco, which is kind of what Jonah Green and like not intended, it wasn't like a response, but just kind of like a response. I don't know. But I know a lot of people did talk about the Asina O'Neil fiasco in their videos, but I didn't want to do that simply because I don't like really care all that much. It's not really a huge deal for me. I just wanted to talk more about my life because, you know, there are already tons of responses on Asina O'Neil's video. So I'm going to set the timer for 10 minutes. You probably can't see that. And I'm just going to talk about my life at the moment. So let's go. So you may or may not know this if you haven't, like, have not watched my vlogs, but I've mentioned it in I think 2 or 3. But my papa recently had a heart attack. Well, he had his heart attack like 2 months ago, but he was in the hospital for a week and then he was discharged. And he was living with my aunt. Now, because he was in the hospital and couldn't take care of my nana, who is bedridden and severely diabetic, she was admitted to the hospital as well because like that was like one of the only places that they could that she could be taken care of, because I couldn't do it, like a PSW alone couldn't do it. Just she needed to be somewhere where like she could be cared for properly. So that left me at home alone, and I've been at home alone for the past 2 months now. And so my papa was living with my aunt, and now I think a couple weeks ago he was actually readmitted to the hospital, and now he's in the intensive care unit, or ICU, which really scares the shit out of me just because like I was kind of just thrown into adulthood by this entire situation, and I'm like not ready to lose my papa, you know what I mean? Because like my dad died when I was 7. I'm like, he's the only father figure I have left. I'm gonna try not to cry in this video because if I do, I can't edit it out. So yeah, that happened. Now because of this, like it put a lot of mental stress on me and like a lot of emotional stress, and I just kind of like became unmotivated to like do anything except for like sleep and YouTube videos, because I mean, YouTube videos is kind of like an escape for a little while, for me at least. So I hadn't, the first time he was admitted to the hospital, I didn't go to school for 3 weeks. I came back and like I got a shit ton of work that I missed, and I was trying to catch up and all of that stuff, and I was doing pretty well. At this point, like I didn't have internet at my house, so I was like going to the library every day and just like being so productive. I felt so good about life. And at this point, like I'd gone back to school because like things were starting to look up. Like my papa was living with my aunt. He obviously was still really sick, but like he wasn't like in the hospital dying, you know? So like I was doing really well, getting caught up, all of that stuff. And then when he was readmitted to the hospital, I missed even more school. And this is like the past 2.5 weeks. I missed all of these past 2.5 weeks. So yesterday I went to my school with the intention of like giving my teachers a note, explaining what had happened, getting my work, doing everything on the break, and just like getting caught up and stuff. Keep in mind, like I'm still not caught up from the first time I missed all of that school. So like basically I sat in the principal's or the vice principal's office with my guidance counselor, and we were just kind of talking like what's gonna be the best decision here. Like you can go back to school, you can like, you could probably, like I don't doubt that you can get caught up and everything and like do your work, but is it really worth it? And at this point, I think it's worth mentioning, when I started grade 12, I was set on going to college. Like I wanted to go to Loyalist because that's in the city that my mom lives in, and I just wanted to watch my sister grow up, and I wanted to live with my mom, and like I just thought, you know, it'll be fine. And then around, I want to say this time last year, my friend Sam convinced me that university would be a better fit. So I decided like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go to university. But at this point I didn't have enough like university credits to apply to university because I'd taken like open and like college level courses, and those are only good to like graduate with, and I couldn't apply to university unless I had university courses. So I held off applying to both college and university because I went back for a Victory Lab, which was this past couple months, and then I also took university level English in summer school. I did so well in university level English, so if I ever decide that I want to go to university, I have that university level English. Like, I just need some other courses. And then of course, like, I had university classes this semester, but I dropped out. So I can't really remember where I was at in this part, but basically, like, I didn't really need these classes because I just recently decided that I want to go to college. Like, I want to go to Loyalist. I want to live with my mom. I want to watch my little sister grow up. My mom actually just texted me like, hey, Isabel was like looking at a picture. She pointed at you and said Katie, and yeah, I want to watch my little sister grow up because like I'm not really a huge part of her life right now because like I live an hour and a half away from her, and you know, I want to watch her grow up as much as I possibly can. So I wanted to go, like, I want to go to Loyalist. Plus, I'll save on housing and food, so it's fine. And basically, we were in the office, and we were like, okay, well, you don't really need these classes. Is it, like, worth it to put all of this stress on you? And, like, you're already stressed out enough about, you know, your papa being in the hospital, and your nana being in a long-term care facility, and you being home alone and having to pay bills, and like getting to and from school is financially hard because like I can't afford bus fare, obviously can't afford a cab because cabs are fucking expensive as shit. Maybe the best idea would be just to withdraw from your courses and withdraw from the school. So I decided that's what I wanted to do. I basically dropped out, and then I went back today to fill the form, empty my locker, return my textbooks. They don't know if I owe anything to the library, but they're gonna check, and then if I do, they're gonna call me and I can just come in and like pay for it, whatever. I don't think I took out any books, and I don't think I owe any fees, so I think I'm fine, but just in case, like, they're gonna call me, whatever. And I also feel really bad because like they gave me a Christmas present, and I'm not gonna like unbox it or anything, but they gave me a Christmas present and I literally just like dropped out. And honestly, it was kind of emotional simply because like, oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. No crying. Basically just because like the guidance department, they're all angels, honestly. When this first happened, they like gave me grocery money. They were like, if you need anything, just come to us, like we will help you. We understand like you're financially struggling and you're emotionally struggling. Like if you need any help, just come to us. And also, I'm really gonna miss the arts department because like Mr. Abjohn and Mr. Bronson are 10 out of 10 people. Nicole, if you're watching this, you should tell your dad that I'm gonna miss him. But it's just kind of emotional leaving. Okay, I'm wearing lots of makeup, Kaitlyn. Stop. Bitch, stop. Stop. See, that I would normally edit out. But honestly, like, my guidance counselor for my grade was, like, she's an angel. I'm gonna miss her. Other than that, I don't really know what's left to, see, I only have like 2 minutes left. Look at that, honey, look at that. I don't really know what else to talk about. Oh, I guess I'll touch a little bit on, like, what it's like to live at home alone. Now, keep in mind, like, I'm not paying for, like, lights, electricity, or, like, heat and water and stuff like that. My papa was still paying for that, and I think my aunt has taken over now. I'm eventually gonna have to move out and find a place of my own and live on my own, paying rent and, like, all of that stuff. But right now, I'm just paying for my phone bill and internet and groceries and, like, any other things that I need, like bus fare. And having a part-time job now is going to be full-time because I don't have school anymore, and you know, whatever. I put in my new availability form yesterday. It's not going to be as hard, I feel, as long as I'm still here to live with a full, like, having a full-time job and like, only having cadets and all of that stuff. So financially it's not going to be as hard, but as a part-time student it was hard, just because like prior to Christmas season I was getting like maybe 10-15 hours a week, which is not a lot at all. It equates to $200 to $300 per paycheck, but that's bi-weekly, and paying for groceries and bills and stuff like that, literally $300 is gone in a day because I need to buy $100 worth of groceries. I have a $90 or $100 internet bill. I have a $70 phone bill. Oh, that leaves me with 30 bucks. What can I get with $30? Let's just spend it on all of Tim Hortons. Honestly, I work at Tim Hortons. It's like a rewards program. They pay me and I pay them. I'm kind of paying myself. But yeah. Oh, my eye's watering. Come on. I didn't like my makeup is so good today. Also, I don't know, I want this lipstick, but it's by MAC, and I don't want to buy this MAC lipstick. I might, because the ColourPop one is going to take like 6 fucking years to get here when I order it, which I don't know when I'm going to order it, honestly. And that was 10 minutes. That actually passed by really fast. I also wanted to make this video because I wanted to get this stuff out off of my chest. Like, I don't have anyone to talk to about this stuff, so like I talk to you guys because you guys are like the only ones that I have. Like, nobody's here. I don't have like family or anything to talk to. Like, I can obviously like call my mom and be like, Mom, guess what I just did? But I've only told a couple people. I'm kind of scared to tell my best friends because they're gonna get so mad, and honestly I shouldn't care because it's my life, it's what I want to do, it's what's best for me right now. And honestly, if we're talking like university, I can still go to university after I get my diploma. So like I can bridge up to a university program after I graduate from college. My camera stopped recording, so I think that's time for me to get the fuck out of here. Shit, I forgot where I was. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and if you want me to do more videos like this where I just talk about my life, then let me know. I would not mind. I think it's really fun, and it's good to like get this stuff off your chest, you know? It's what you gotta do. So I will see you all in the next video.